I'm finally back to really, really bad vision out of this eye.
A lot of people.
My mom had pretty poor vision by the end of her life, and she never had issues like this. Your parents,
I mean, I haven't heard of any.
I literally cannot see shit.
Yeah.
Can you see my eyeballs? They're still,
I see those eyeballs.
they're still pretty dilated.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Are
people,
you tripping?
yeah, shrooms, man. So people wonder, people wonder what eye dilation, how long it lasts.
It lasts longer than they say it lasts.
And I'm here to tell you that that is the case.
Mm-hmm.
It lasts for, I'd say 4 hours.
At least.
But it probably depends on the kind of dilation.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I say dilation, that's dilation.
Dilation?
That they use. And my doctor wanted to get a good look in there.
Yeah.
And he wanted to look for retina tears.
Oh, yeah.
And I can report that I'm in good order. I had a retina tear and a long, dramatic series of events that came along with that. And I talked about that. How long has it been? About a year? Been a year since my vitrectomy, right?
Yes, it has.
So it's
yeah.
been a year since I...
Today.
Are you kidding me?
No.
My surgery was a year ago today,
Yep.
August
30th.
August 30th.
Yep.
How about that? And I just made a quick emergency appointment, and I went in today. My doctor took me in.
That's so funny.
This is my ophthalmologist. So quickly, I'll run this down. I'm going to do a whole video about this, like a follow-up video. But if you've been paying attention, if you're interested in that sort of thing, I was just in this office. I was working, and then all of a sudden, I got the really bad floaters, just suddenly, like out of nowhere. And they weren't just the squiggly, shadowy things. They were black, like blocking out vision. Went in, emergency appointment with the ophthalmologist. He sent me to the retinology center, and they said, you have a tear in your retina. And they did some lasering on it because they said it was significant. So they they did the lidocaine and syringe and eyeball, the whole thing. And they brought me in another room where their laser equipment was, and they lasered the tear to sort of tack it back to the retina, because that's just a film. Your retina is like a film, and it attaches to the wall of the eye like Velcro. So they tried to tack that around the circumference of that tear that was, I don't know, upper left or something. But the problem was there was a blood vessel attached to that flap of torn retina, and it kept pulling and tearing the little blood vessel that was attached to it. So it kept rebleeding, and I kept going blind in that eye, like I couldn't see. Had a really hard time driving. In fact, I chickened out because I'd never been blind in one eye. Went back and forth for procedure after procedure, and they finally said, look, if it were me, I would have this vitrectomy, which is where they suck out your vitreous. They did that. They put ports in my eye and sucked the vitreous gel. If you don't know what that is, it's what you look through. They welded that area more and put some gas or some oil in my eye to fill it back up, so I didn't have a sagging eyeball. And it healed, and I can see again. But they said you're going to get a cataract. Now that we've done this, you're going to get a cataract. It's not if, it's when. And so that's been coming on. So that's why I've been going back to the doctor periodically, because my vision is getting worse. He said, not just yet. Coming up soon, you'll need this cataract surgery. So we're watching and waiting. But yeah, while I was there, he said, I'm going to look at the other side and make sure you go through vitreal detachment when you reach our age. Get ready, Jen. And usually it's uneventful, and people don't even know they've gone through it. Most people don't even know what I'm talking about. But if it stays stuck to the retina, it can rip a hole in your retina. So get your eyes checked, people. Anyway, things are good, and I'm grateful. That's all I got to say about that. So eyes dilated, maybe plan on 4 or 5 hours. If they tell you 2 or 3, I'd plan on 4 or 5. I can't see out there in the sun. It's like, oh, hate it when I have to do this. Anyway, take care, everyone.